everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Maggie. Today we have another Empties. I love a good Empties. So this is the past 2-ish months of Empty products and I'm excited to share them with you. I did in fact categorize them today. So we will start with makeup and then go into skincare. I have a lot of skincare to talk about and then we'll do body and hair. So I only have one makeup product today and it is my mascara. I switch out my mascaras quarterly. I only use one mascara at a time. I don't have multiple because this is my favorite. So this is the CoverGirl Exhibitionist. I talk about it all the time, but it's my favorite. It is a natural bristle wand and it has just a slight hourglass kind of shape to it, but it's not the most extreme thing. But I just love it. It works really well for my lashes. And it's my favorite, so I just keep repurchasing it and I swap it every quarter so that I know when I have a fresh one. And because this is the only mascara I'm using, I definitely do feel like it's kind of running out at that quarter mark. So works out well for me. And another one, Empty. So skincare wise, I've got quite a bit here in front of me. I'm going to start with one that was really exciting. This is a chapstick or a lip balm. This is from EOS. I don't know what scent it was, but maybe like strawberry or something. But these are my favorite lip balms. I've got quite a few of them. I just buy like a 4-pack once a year or so. But I'm a person that has a lip balm in places. Like I don't just have one that floats around the house. I've got one with my skincare. I've got one in my bag. I've got one here at my desk. It's this blue one. And so that way I know, which one's going. And so it's kind of fun to see which one gets used up next. But yeah, I did finish another lip balm. So that feels really good. And I'm just in the phase of my life where if I find something I like, I'm just going to keep repurchasing it. I don't feel the need to try things out, like new things out, if I already found something that works well for me. So that is a forever repurchase. Okay, as far as skincare goes, let's talk about SPF. I have 2 SPFs here. So this one is the CeraVe Ultra Light Moisturizing Lotion SPF 30. It says, for normal to oily skin. I really liked this. I used this mostly all winter until I finished it up and I really enjoyed it. It was a great SPF. I use it as like my moisturizer. I don't put another moisturizer on in the morning, but I found that this kind of kept my skin, moisturized enough without being too much because of my oily skin. I hate the feeling of super heavy products. So I would totally repurchase this. It's drugstore price. I also really like the packaging because it, is a pump tube, but like it, suppresses. So it gets everything out of there. So really enjoyed this and the cap worked well. I could, have it stand up just fine. So this was new to me and I definitely plan to purchase it again this fall, winter time when the season's trying to change. This is a little bit too heavy for me for winter time. I like more of a fluid, but really enjoyed that. So speaking of fluids, this is one that I finished up that I really enjoyed. This is the Larage SPF 60 Anthios light fluid sunscreen. There's like so many words on here, but this is what the packaging looks like. This one is really great. I found it to be super reliable. It worked out really well on my skin without like causing any issues. And it did the job. So what I liked about it is it's truly a fluid. So when you do have product in here, I put it on the back of my hand. I mean, it's like water coming out of here, super lightweight and thin. But it did have a little bit of a mattifying finish. It didn't last super long, but it wasn't a shiny finish, I would say. It was a little bit more matte. So I really enjoyed this. I do have other SPF that I'm working through right now that's similar, but I would purchase this again. The one I'm using right now is from Naturium. I don't know how to say that brand yet, but from Target. So I probably would just pick whichever one is like the better deal, and like they're pretty much the same to me. So really liked this though. Use their sunscreen. Moving into more serum based products. This was a sampler from Glow Recipe. It is the Avocado Ceramide Recovery Serum. It was just a 5 ml, so a little guy. I used this in my skin cycling on a recovery night. I have recently changed my skin cycling routine after many, many years. So now I'm just doing 1 recovery night a week instead of every third third night and my skin has been better than ever. So I'm really happy with that. So now Sundays are my recovery night for my skincare. And I do like to have either, like right now I'm using a night mask as like something special, or I like to have like a hyaluronic acid serum or something that's just to kind of make your skin feel a bit more plump and support it. Because the other nights I am using actives on it. So I just like having one night a week to just kind of like chill out. So this was good. I don't know if I'd repurchase it necessarily. If I got another sample, I'd be happy with that. But this is a kind of product that I don't feel like I need to maybe spend more money on. Like a drugstore version of something like this would be just fine for me. Speaking of serums, I also have the Inkist Retinol Serum. This was in my project Use It Up and I have finished it. I've used the serum a couple of times now. I really like it, but I did just upgrade to the Inkist 1%. I don't know exactly what percentage this is, but the assumption is that this is less than 1%. And I can say I really enjoy the 1%. It's been really good so far. So I am still purchasing from this brand, but not this specific product anymore. But I think that Inkist is a really nice brand to get, you know, affordable skincare that has good ingredients. And I think it's very nice for like beginners. If you just want to kind of try a retinol, I think this is a great one to try out. So highly recommend, but not repurchasing. All right, and then I've got a moisturizer. This felt like it was gonna take me forever to finish up. And it lasts a long time. This is from The Ordinary. It's the Natural Moisturizing Factors in Hyaluronic Acid Moisturizer. This is 3.3 fluid ounces, 100 mils. It's a full-size moisturizer, that's for sure. I used it as my evening moisturizer here, you know, like fall through winter. And it worked well for me. In late spring, early summer, I do transition from a cream to a gel-based moisturizer for the summertime. So I've got another cream that I'm working through right now. This was okay. It definitely did what I wanted it to do. I like moisturizers that are plain. I don't like any actives in it because I'm using actives in my serum. So I just want a plain moisturizer. It did that. I think because I used this for so long, I just wanted to try something different. So I picked a different plain basic moisturizer, but you know, it's just that it's in a different bottle and a different scent. So I liked this. I would consider repurchasing it if I needed a plain moisturizer. This isn't like on my bad list, but I'm not running to the store to repurchase it, if that makes sense. All right, I also have a oil here, a facial oil. This is from Lumen. This is the Nordic Sea Arctic Berry Oil Cocktail. And I finally finished this up. Oils take me forever to use up because here's the thing. I love the idea of an oil in theory, but in reality, it's just, I don't know, I can't get used to it. Like I just forget to use it. And I don't know that I tell that much of a difference. So this was a beautiful product. It smelled great. I looked it up. It's very pricey. And it worked well for my skin, but I don't feel like I need to replace this product in my routine, if that makes sense. So again, kind of like the Glow Recipe, if I were to like get it somehow, I'd be happy and I would use it, but I'm not actively seeking out this product or really any other oils, to be honest. So that's where I'm at with that. This is also kind of an expensive product. I think I got this in like a Look Fantastic box a couple years ago, but this is from Amora. This is their refining facial polisher. So it is a physical exfoliating scrub. And I know some people are totally anti. I like to use a physical scrub on my face in the shower, like once a week or once every other week, like just when I feel like I need it, when I feel like my, pores just need a little bit of help there, I'll use it, but I always use it in the shower because it's just the easiest way to rinse it all off. But this lasted me quite a while. I mean, a couple of years. I also know that this is pretty expensive. I've now switched to the Versed micro scrub, whatever they have, and it's basically the same texture and it does the same thing for me. So I wouldn't seek out this brand, but it worked. It was great. It made me feel fancy, but I don't probably see myself repurchasing. Okay, last skincare related thing is the Trader Joe's Micellar Cleanser Makeup Remover Wipes. I'm not a huge makeup remover wipe person, but I do like them for travel. So these are my preferred brand. They're pretty inexpensive. They're very gentle. They just work well for me. So finished these up. I went on a few work trips earlier this year and kind of got to using them. I think when I came home, I had like 2 left. So I just used them up one time so that I didn't have a package open sitting in my cabinet. But yeah, these are good. I do like them. Highly recommend, but it's not my, day-to-day kind of thing. It's just for certain occasions when traveling, I think it's just nice to have a package of these in your bag when you're traveling, because they're also good for like wet wipes, because these are micellar. They don't actually have, you know, like a true like makeup remover, like oily consistency to them. So they're kind of like a 2-in-1. If, you know, your hands get sticky or whatever, these end up working out pretty well too. So really like that. Okay. That is it for skincare, but that was quite a bit of skincare. I have 2 hair care products, and it's funny because they're the exact same product, just different sizes. My favorite dry shampoo. So this is the Not Your Mother's Plump for Joy Dry Shampoo. It says it has an orange mango fragrance. I do enjoy the fragrance. I didn't know that's really what it was supposedly, but I like the fragrance. This is my favorite dry shampoo. I always repurchase it. It just works well for me. I don't use a ton of dry shampoo, but when I do like blow dry my hair, you know, on second day and third day hair, I'll use dry shampoo just to keep the roots looking a little bit more fresh before I wash again. So really enjoy that. And I'm really happy that they make it in a mini size. A lot of times brands will just have like one variety in a mini size, but like multiple varieties in full size, but mine do in fact match. So that makes me happy. And I do always have one full size can at a time. And then I probably will have like 2 of the minis in my stash at a time, just so that I can rotate through. So love these, highly recommend, drugstore. And, you know, it's nice. It obviously does the dry shampoo thing, but it also just gives you a little bit of texture so you can really get a little bit more volume, and I enjoy it. So that's my favorite. Okay, we are moving right along. I've got some body care products and then just like a couple of random things. So as far as body care goes, I'll start with the scrub. I just recently finished up this Tree Hut Berry Bright Shea Sugar Scrub. I love the Tree Hut scrubs, and I pick different scents. It's kind of like a fun thing to rotate through. I don't rotate through scented body washes. I use the same scent for that. So this is kind of the only thing that like, ooh, it's exciting and it's a new scent. So anyway, this was one that I was using. It was in my project Use It Up, and I did use it up. So it's great. And I really enjoy them. I use a body scrub once a week in my shower. I do like normal showers, and then I have a once a week in everything shower. And this is part of that. Same with the face scrub if I feel like I need it. But yeah, this is really good. It works well on my skin. It makes my skin feeling soft and smooth. And it also really helps with ingrowns. I get ingrowns in my armpits for whatever reason, just super prone there. And I use a little bit of it in my armpits just to kind of like slough off any dead skin, and it really does help. So definitely enjoy these scrubs and will continue to purchase. Also in the shower, I have a bar of soap. This is from the brand Lather. It's an exfoliating body soap, bamboo lemongrass. My fiance travels for work, so whenever he's in like nicer hotels, he brings home the soaps, and that's what we use, you know, in the shower and around the house. So this is the one that's currently in my shower. It's almost done, but wanted to mention it in case you ever see this Lather brand when you're traveling. It's very good, and the exfoliation is just right. Like, it's not too much, but it's not too little. It's really great. So I think I'm going to miss having the exfoliating bar when I'm done with it and move back to like a normal bar soap. Okay, I've got 2 other items here. This is a hand cream from Beloved, which I got at Target. This is the coconut and warm vanilla scent. Really like these. I repurchase these all the time. I use them mostly in the fall and winter. That's when my hands are the driest, but I like the tube. It fits well in most bags, you know, even like small little like crossbody things. So this is great. And the scent is neutral enough that it's, you know, not offensive. Oh, I have just a little bit there. It's not offensive, and it doesn't really clash. It's just a warm vanilla, you know, nothing crazy, but it works well. I like the consistency. It does actually like dry down. It's not super greasy all the time. So that's why I keep going back to them. All right, last 2 items. I have some empty cotton rounds. These are the exfoliating cotton rounds. So they have a little bit of a texture on one side. These ones are from Target. It's 100 count. I only ever use these for a nail polish remover, but I really love having that just little bit of grit on the one side. I mean, it's not going to like scratch your nail or anything, but it really helps if you've got like glittery polish or anything like that to just kind of like scrub at it a little bit more. So yeah, I buy these only for nail polish remover. For toners and stuff for my skin, I've got reusable cotton rounds. So it takes me quite a while to go through a sleeve of these, but I do quite enjoy this specific kind. So I thought it would be worth mentioning. And then the last thing is my Epsom salt. So I did finish this up. This bag was from Target, the Up and Up brand. It's the invigorating Himalayan Sea Salt scent. I really liked this. I used it in our baths. It is now getting to be foot bath season in the summer when it's really hot. We both enjoy doing a cold foot bath in our living room. We have like little bins. I always put some Epsom salts in when we do that. So I probably will need to repurchase. I don't think I have any others. I'll have to double check my cabinet, but I don't think I have any other bags. So I probably will be repurchasing this pretty soon. So that is it for my empties this round. I hope you've enjoyed. So let me know what you've used up recently, especially if there's something that you've been using for a really long time. I know how satisfying that is when you finally finish something up. So yeah, that's all I've got for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.